All right, here we go. I got a new box in today. It's one of my favorite boxes. Maybe not this month's, but it is definitely my favorite box. I actually had to cut back on a couple other ones so I could keep getting this one. And it's BATTLBOX. Survival and tactical gear. Now, I've been really happy with them. They've done some really good stuff. They actually sent a 2-burner stove, camp stove, in one of their boxes. They sent a really cool little knife kit, you know, knife sharpening kit one month, and it was like all knife maintenance, and I thought that was really cool. And just every month they send. I'm at the Pro Plus level, which is the really expensive level. It's $150 a month, but I do that because they send me a really nice knife every month. And you know, I don't have a lot of knives. I didn't, you know, it's never been a big thing. Like I want to collect knives or I just get knives, but I thought it was a really cool deal, and I'm starting to get a lot of knives, so I'm starting to think like, maybe I don't need the knife of the month every month, but I do get free shipping, so if I was to drop down, it would probably, I wouldn't say it would be a whole $50 shipping. I don't know how much shipping would be, but I mean, even if I start selling the knives, I can get back most of my money for the box. I mean, these are really top quality knives. Last month, they sent this one here. It's the Bastion Braza. This thing is just, I mean, it's amazing. It's my favorite knife. A month before, or a couple months before, they sent the home front from what was it, CKRT, and I really liked that one. That was my everyday carry. I was like, man, this is it. This is all I need. And then they sent this thing. And it's so sharp looking. I mean, look at that thing. It's just beautiful. That's a beautiful knife right there. I mean, you're almost afraid to carry it anywhere, but, you know, anytime I'm just going around town, I carry this because, you know, just in case you need a knife, but it's not something I'm comfortable taking into the woods yet. You know, this thing lists for $139. I paid $150 for the box. I mean, even if I sold it for $100, which would be a hell of a deal to anybody, I mean, then I got everything else in the box. So that's the kind of thing with this box. You know, this is not going to be my favorite. I'm almost positive this box is not going to be my favorite. I've watched the videos. While I do enjoy some of the stuff in it, and I will figure out something to do with it, and you know, all kudos to Dan and everybody over at BATTLBOX. They did a really good job with what they were trying to do. I haven't seen a lot of these in boxes. It's supposedly a DOP kit, basically cleanliness, you know, to keep you clean. So let's go ahead and open it up. We'll just start looking at it, and you'll kind of get the gist of it. I mean, it just seemed like, you know, a lot of people were saying gimmicky. Even I was saying gimmicky. So, you know, it's what it is. But you open it up, this is what you got. See, there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Alright, so we will set this down here. You can't see me pulling it out of the box, but you'll get the gist of it. Alright, this is the Mission 26 DOP kit. And that's all the stuff that's going to be inside of it and their estimated values on it. So we'll just kind of start and kind of go with it. First thing we got is the Badass Soap on a Rope, which, you know, from what I saw in the video, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a bar of soap. It's not like, I mean, it's shaped like a grenade, and I get that. It's cool. but I don't need a $9 bar of soap. And in the survival situation, I will take a nice little $2 bar of Ivory or something, or I don't even know. I use liquid soap now, so I don't even know. But I mean, if you're gonna put something in your survival or camping kit, you know. But this is it. Comes with a little, like a steel braid little connector. I'm not gonna put it on that, but it already feels like it's kind of melting. It don't smell bad. I mean, it actually smells decent. I like it. I mean, it's what it is. I mean, it's a cool factor, but gimmicky, you know. Who cares if it's shaped like a grenade? It ain't gonna be shaped after a couple uses, so it, you know. All right, moving on. By the way, this is the basic box, and this is the best basic box I've ever seen, you know, value-wise, in my opinion, from them. So that right there is valued at $9. Next thing is the this might be my favorite thing in the box, I'm not gonna lie. The Grenade Soap Company TAINT scrubber. The taint scrubber. This thing is the taint scrubber. You know, they value this thing at $10. I pay $10 just so I can say I got a taint scrubber. I got a taint scrubber at home. It's awesome. You know, it's in the OD green, and they got like a rough side and a softer side. You know, you basically throw your bar soap in it, and I'm not gonna do it or nothing, but you just throw it in this little pocket right here, and then you got your rough side there. Just scrub yourself down, and then you just flip these little bands over, and then you got your soft side. So you just, you know, if you got sensitive skin, you just want to have a nice little, it's a loofah, but it's called a taint scrubber. So I like that. I don't know why. I find it funny. It made me chuckle, so be it. All right. So that's your Grenade Soap Company taint scrubber. All right. Next up is your Camp Pack Towel, medium size and basic, and advanced has a large and Pro Plus. Pro and Pro Plus. So that's this thing here. The Camp Pack Towel by Enrit. But I like this actually. This is actually kind of cool. Again, I'm Pro Plus, so I got the large version. But this is definitely something cool that fits in this little bag that you just pull out of it. You can dry your face off, or if you get muddy. Today at my hunting property, I was out there filling up feeders with some protein pellets and everything, and I mean, I got muddy, I got dusty, everything got dusty. I mean, I had my little GoPros out there. Look at that, just mud everywhere, dust. I mean, it's just, I mean, that's why you buy the little houses for them. And then, you know, my other GoPro got a little dirty too. I mean, it's just, it was a mess. I had my gun out there, I had my pistol. This thing, I mean, I blew it off whenever I got home, but I got it over here because I'm supposed to do some cleaning on it. And because, I mean, just like back here, you can kind of hear it, kind of a gritty sound. So I got to take this thing all the way apart and figure out how to get all the dust and dirt and grime out of it. So it was a mess today, but afterwards I'm covered in spots of mud and dirt and everything. So this would have been a good thing to have earlier today, you know. Dang, this thing gonna fit back in here. All right, I'm gonna stop because the video's gonna go long. Anyway, so next thing you have is your Coleman Camp soap sheets. That is, I have no idea where it's at. Did I get them? I don't know if I got them. Oh. So these things are just going to be like little wet wipes. You just pull them out of there. There's 50 sheets in here. You pull it out. You can wipe your hands. You know, stick it in your pocket. Whenever you go to dinner, just you can pull one out, wipe your hands down. Cool little deal. I like it. I mean, that's valued $3.99. Epic Wipes Massive Refreshing Wipe. I've been getting a lot of these in a lot of boxes. This here, I thought this was like a little pack where you pull out little hand wipes, you know, maybe a little bit bigger than this. No, this is a huge wet wipe, probably like yay big. You know, whenever I saw them do it in the video, it's massive, the massive wet wipe. And I think that's really cool. Like I said, today would have been a perfect time to have the towel and this, but probably just to be able to say, you know, wipe myself down, just wipe all the dust, and because, you know, it just gets everywhere. I could feel it in my ears. It was miserable. Let me go ahead and close this up. All right, that there is your Epic Massive Wipe. Then you got your Easy Towels Compressed Disposable Towelettes. This right here, I really like this item, actually. This is one of my other favorite things. It's just compressed. They look like little tablets, you know, like water purification tablets or something. And you basically just get any source of water, you can probably spit on them, and they just grow, and then you just open them up, and you basically have a wet wipe. And it's got a little container in here. You can put like 5 or 6 of them in there, 10 of them actually. A whole 10, I remember that now in the video. So those are really cool. I actually like that. That's something that I can keep, all these little wet wipes, I can keep them in different places. You know, I actually like it. I will use that. Next thing is your Ready Man Basic subscription. Okay. I've been on their website, and I know everybody gives Dan and them a hard time about it, but my problem with it is that it's too much. I mean, it's too complicated. I don't have time to hardly edit these videos that I post, or time to do anything. I mean, I got done like 2 things today, and I had like a list of 10 things to do. I just don't have time to sit around and go through this website, which is, it's very sophisticated. I mean, it's not difficult probably if I really got into it, but there's just so much stuff, and it's just like, I don't have time. I look at it and I'm just like mad that I even have to read all this stuff just to figure out this, and you want to keep track of this, and you got to put in your times that you go out in the woods, and that counts towards your raising your levels and whatnot. It just seems way too complicated. That's my problem with it. I went on it the first day that they gave it in the first box, and I spent about an hour on it, and I was just like, no, I don't have time for it. So that's my problem with that, but they say it's free, whatever. As long as it don't take away an item from the thing. I have a hard time thinking that Dan and them don't pay Ready Man for it at all. So if they're spending money on it, it's taking stuff out of the box, in my opinion. But who knows? I mean, I don't know the intricacies of their business, so I really don't want to, you know, just all out on it. But all right, so that's the end of the basic. Like I said, I will use everything in the basic. I liked it a lot. I mean, if I would have paid 25 bucks, I'd have been stoked, completely stoked. Next, you got the advanced box, $49.99. They're saying it's $105 in value. You get everything in the basic. Then, along with that, you're going to get the Grenade Soap Company Tactical Toothbrush. That's this thing. All right. Again, it's one of those things. I mean, I'm sure it's cool to somebody. I use an electric toothbrush. I know in the wild you're not gonna, or in survival situations you're not gonna have that. I understand that. But at the same time, this thing just seems like something I'm not gonna want to put in my mouth. It just seems a little, I don't know. And they value it at $44.99. I get a free toothbrush every time I go to the dentist. So this don't really, I mean, I'll just throw one of those in one of them plastic containers from Walmart and be just fine. I won't have to pay $50 for it. You know, this thing, it pulls back. You got your little toothbrush head. I mean, I could go through the whole idea of how to put this thing together, I guess. This thing has a bunch of attachments from somewhere, and I'll probably figure it out and I'll put it in the description or something, because I know this video is running long. But basically, you just pull that thing back, and then when you hook your little toothbrush into it, and it's a charcoal or something. What is it? Alright, it's got built-in ventilation on it because this thing goes down inside and so it helps dry or what have not. I don't know. Alright, it's made out of something. These bristles are made out of something. So, I remember hearing something about it. But it also has these little attachments that will attach just like this does. Has that little hook. It holds little toothpaste tablets right there. But this thing here, it's just like, it holds little inserts. Like they got little tweezers that fit in there, or they got like a little knife or like a comb. Just all kinds of different tools that you can put in here that will attach to this, and then you just slide this thing back on and it holds it in place. And they showed all of this in the videos, in the video from their website, but then they didn't send not even one. I mean, a pair of tweezers or something. I mean, whether or not people say, "Oh, I already got a tweezer," they want people to pick out their own. You know, I mean, you're sending everybody else. You're sending us stuff already that you think we like. So I mean, I don't think it would have been that big of a stretch for you to send a couple of little tools. The tools are $12 a piece. I'm not going to go pay that for them. I mean, I got a pair of tweezers for $2. I'm fine with that. So I just don't get it, really. I just don't see, I don't know. I'm not going to go invest another $50 in something like that. So to me, I'll use it probably to clean guns. That's what I'll probably do. I'll use it as a gun cleaning kit, and that's the extent of it probably. So anyway, that's tactical toothbrush. That's the advanced level. That's the only thing in the advanced level. So like I said, it was $44.99. The next is your pro level. It's $99 a month, $213 value. The first thing is your 6-shooter razor, which is right here. This, as you see, what I got right now, that's my shave. I use a set of clippers and I just set it to the lowest setting and zoom, zoom, zoom. This is what I go with. I don't like shaving. I don't like my face getting raw. I don't like, I don't like buying razors from Gillette that cost $20 for a pack of 3 of them and they don't last very long, So, and I don't have to shave every day, so I'm not going to. But this here is basically, it's got a muzzle brake and it's a Gillette Fusion. I mean, I already have a Gillette Fusion. If I wanted to take a razor with me, I'll just take that one. I mean, they think that it's cool because the muzzle brake on it. I'm not, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to use it, because I probably will, you know, because I got it. And, you know, it's neat, but it's not something that I definitely wouldn't pay $49 for, you know. And I could see whatever they paid out of that $49, I could see them spending that on something different. Maybe like a solar shower, you know, or something like that. I saw one on Amazon for like $36 or $26, I think it was. I mean, I'd rather you get me that for something I could put in my camping gear than this thing. That's just my opinion. Like I said, everything in this thing is my opinion. I mean, and a lot of people did dislike this box. There's been a lot of controversy going on their little forums page. But, you know, you can't please everybody every time. I get that. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I'm not canceling or anything like that. It's just not my cup of tea. The next thing up is Grenade Soap Company DOP. Where the heck did this thing go? Ha! Way back in the basic. I'm just way missing stuff. Way back in the basic, they actually had this. It's a antiperspirant. It's in a grenade form. It's, you know, it's a stick, and you roll it from the bottom, and you put it on. I will not use this. I'm not 7 years old. I don't find it cool. I mean, this to me, I'm not gonna put this in a bag. If I put this in my travel bag, what am I gonna do? Go through the airport and they're gonna be like, sir, what's that in your bag? No, I'm not gonna carry anything that looks like a grenade in my travel bag. Maybe if I was traveling, you know, by car or something, but I think what I'm gonna do with this, I'm probably gonna put it aside, and I'm gonna just, like, when my white elephant Christmas for my family comes together, they say bring a $10 item, boom, right here. You know, they get this thing as, where is it? $7.99. I think this will be funny for that. I think that my family would probably get a kick out of it, so I'll probably just set aside and use it for that. All right, back to the Pro. I'm sorry I forgot that way back ago. I was wondering, I was like, why is that way in the Advanced or Pro? Anyway, the next thing in here is going to be your Grenade Soap Company Beard Oil. All right, this is a guy that works for BATTLBOX. His name's Kieran. He, that's not the name, that's his nickname, I guess. But this is his specific recipe for his beard, which he's got a good beard, so you know he must be doing something right. I've had a long beard before, and I swore to myself I'd never do it again. Every once in a while, it'll get a little lengthy, but it never gets really long. But I'll put this aside, and I might use it at some point, or I'll give it to an uncle or somebody that has a beard. So that's that. The last thing in the Pro level is the next to the last thing is your Grenade Soap Company dot bag. Now this I like. This I like a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I think it's a $30 bag, but I'm grabbing it and I'm feeling it and I'm thinking it might be. Because I got a ton of bags. I got bags for days that I can buy, tactical bags. I got hunting bags. I got travel bags. I got a room with a corner full of a stack of different kinds of bags. This bag right here is very well made. I mean, this thing is like heavy duty canvas. The inside is kind of rubberized. You know, it's very tactical looking. Got a bunch of little outside holding areas. I love this bag. Big win here for me. I even think I will even give you the $30 for it. I mean, because this is a great bag. And that is a well-made bag, and the bottom is made into the bag. So a lot of travel bags, they have a little bottom, like a little piece of cardboard, and you just kind of slip it in there, and it ends up getting bent, and it turns to the side, or things get underneath it. No, this has a hard bottom made. It's sewn between the bottom. Okay, very nice bag. I am so happy to have this bag. It's a big, you know, toiletry bag, but hey, I ain't mad at it. I like this. I like this a lot. This is my favorite item so far, other than the tank scrubber. And I think the tank scrubber still wins at this point. All right, last thing, Pro Plus, $149.99 a month. Total cost, $333.41. Everything that we've talked about so far, plus this. This is a browse blade. They really hyped this up. You know, they really hyped this up. This was the only hint they gave this month. Last month we got like hints for days, and they announced everything like a week and a half before that we even got our box. And I really didn't like that. I didn't like getting my information beforehand. I like the surprise aspect. Even still, they shouldn't be posting their video telling what's in the box until a couple days after they ship. They ought to ship the last one out the door and then put the video up. I don't think that they should be doing the videos beforehand. I don't like it. I think it kind of takes a little bit of the excitement of getting the box, but it takes it away from it. But it's what it is, you know. I mean, people going crazy, wanting hints and wanting to know what's in it and all this, that, and other. Anyway, so this is your browse blade, browse, whatever. Ow! Son of a biscuit. Anyway, you're gonna have this. You open it up, and this is it. This is a copper handle. It has a little tool, which I imagine probably helps take it apart to clean it. But it's actually designed by BATTLBOX, so they put their name on it. This is supposedly a serialized. Ha! That's something right there. It's out of 6,000. And I actually got 6,000. I got the last one that came off the dang conveyor belt. I actually think that's cool. I do. I'm not crazy about the knife. I mean, it's barely bigger than my pinky. I mean, by like a ½ inch. It's a small knife. It's meant to be like designed on an old straight razor. And I understand it. I mean, I understand what they were going for, but it does not lock. Therefore, it has very limited uses in any kind of everyday life or any kind of tactical or survival, in my opinion. I think more or less I pretty much just got a new letter opener. That thing is sharp. That thing is sharp. It's a neat little knife. You know, they say it's not a carry knife. You know, you want to put this thing up. Why do I want to put up a knife? I want to play with it. I want to use it. I mean, I'm actually pretty stoked that I got number 6,000. That's probably the biggest excitement about this knife that I have, because I don't really see anything else I can really do with it. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's got a belt clip, but I mean, you know, carry it and you hit it and you open it up. I mean, it don't even have anything that really sticks. I mean, it don't even have that first little like negative force to it. So, it's cool. You know, like I said, I mean, this thing they saying I guess they're basing it, since it was a special edition made specifically for BATTLBOX, that it is, you know, but they're valuing it according to other blades similar to it, probably. But it's $119.99. So, in all honesty, if somebody gave me $100, I'd probably sell it to them, because I have no use for this. The only cool factor is the 6,000. That I'm the 6,000th one. So that's kind of cool. I don't even know if I could show you that. I don't know if you could read it up in there. I don't think it's gonna focus on that. Nope. All right. Well, anyway, so that's it. That's the Browse blade. Cool that I got 6,000. I think that's kind of neat, actually. All right. So then we have some cards in here. This is a stowaway tools. That's all the different tools you can get for your tactical toothbrush. You know, as I said, I mean, they could have done something. They could have something, you know. Pliers, those things are going to be useless. I mean, what are they going to, you ain't going to break anything loose with those. The wrench one, phone case, no. Belt cutter, I got enough belt cutters. Comb, it's like a little bitty comb, like this long, and like little bitty teeth. I mean, it ain't gonna comb your hair. If I had a beard, maybe. I think they could have put the screwdriver in it and the tweezers. Those are the two things that I wish they would have put in there. Maybe the flashlight. You know, any one of those three things they could have put in there and probably would have made everybody happy. I mean, you give somebody a screwdriver adapter for something like that, you know, where you're like, I need a screwdriver. Oh, I'll just use my toothbrush. Okay. Or a flashlight, like I'm in the bathroom, lights went out. Somebody messing with me, kids messing with me. Turned off the lights. Whatever. That's just my opinion on that. So, and they got like an iPhone case you can get that holds those little things. And you can put them on your keychain, whatever. But $12 a piece, from the ones I was saying. Epic wipes, win a 1-year supply of Epic wipes, plus $250 cash. Okay, I might have to go post a little something about that then. And the last thing, I'm really surprised that this is not a discount for these little inserts. If you're not gonna put a couple in the box, then you should have at least got a discount code. I mean, 15%, or I mean, even though it's not much, I mean, just still, I mean, now the fact that there's no discount code, that actually makes me a little bit more upset about the toothbrush. See, even the stupid tactical razor gives you 25% off. I mean, come on. I mean, the tactical razor it's still a razor. I mean, it's still something good. The toothbrush, I mean, that thing, I'm not putting that thing in my teeth. I'm not going to do it. So, actually get 25% off. Nice. I don't know. I have to go look at their website, see what else they have that I could use. Anyway, that is this month's BATTLBOX. This is such a long video. I'm so sorry. But it is what it is. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here and a lot of stuff to talk about. These people, BATTLBOX, they are really good people, down-to-earth guys. I believe they're veteran-owned, so, and they help out other veteran-owned, and they're really big about Made in America. So all that great makes them, they're really great guys. They're actually really down-to-earth guys from everything I've seen. I've never met them or talked to them, emailed them. They don't know me from Adam, but you know, it's what it is, man. I enjoyed the box. I'm okay with it. I will be fine. I mean, I'm not gonna, my world ain't ended because I'm not a big fan of it. It was a little expensive for this stuff, but you know, like I said, if somebody wants to buy this from me, shoot me a message, and then I won't feel bad about it at all. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you. Y'all have a good day. If you like the video, subscribe. I know you can complain and everything you want to in the comments about how long it is. I'm so sorry. I will try and do some editing to make it smaller, but I'm still learning all that stuff. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. I got like 4. I think I got 6 now, actually. I went from 3 yesterday to 6 today. I'm excited about that. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all take it easy.